Yeah, before we get into this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and also hit that bell notification for more content from DJ Mobile Auto. Alright, but other than that, let's get into this video where this customer has his oil light on while he's driving. Let's get it. Customer did say that the vehicle oil light has been remaining on while he's driving, right? But I told him leave it overnight. Let me take a look at it. So you see the light is on and everything else will come off except the battery light and the oil light. Okay, so let's start the vehicle up. So the vehicle starts right up, the ABS light on. So what I'm seeing here, the oil light came off because I believe the oil pressure is good. So it's only when the vehicle warms up where you see the oil light comes on. Alright, so we gotta ask ourselves what can affect this oil pressure, right? So we got the oil pump, we got the sensor, we got a restriction in the block, or we have, an increase or decrease clearance within our bearings. So those are, things that can affect our oil pressure. The car sounds real good, it's idling good as well. For some unknown reason, that oil light is coming on. It's not on right now. Let me see if I can get it warmed up. Yeah, so it's still off. Alright, this got a single pin going to that oil pressure sensor, and there you have it. You see the oil light just gradually came on. It's like when the oil gets warm, the oil light comes on. And it stays on. And let's increase the RPM. So it stays on and remains on. Yeah, so I just checked the oil and the oil level is pretty good. The condition of the oil is also good. So we gotta ask ourselves exactly what caused this oil light to come on and remain on, right? So the oil pressure switch is right on the block underneath. I'm not seeing any leaks. Let's see if we have any oil just coming out from there. We do. Oil that's dripping from here, but still that's not going to cause any oil pressure loss because we don't have no oil on the ground as well. Okay, so is it that we have a faulty oil pressure switch? I think that might be the easiest thing to go after, seeing I can get access to that instead of taking off the this timing cover to get to the oil pump, because it's behind. I gotta take off the belt, the pulley, all those things. I could drain the oil and see the condition of the oil as well. If I'm seeing any particles from the bearing, it could be increased wear. But I may talk to the customer and find out if you would like to do the easiest thing first, which is replace that oil pressure sensor. We say let's try our hands on a switch, right? I'm going to use a universal switch, right, and see if that helps, right? Let me just get it out. I gotta take it out from here, and with that now, let's see if the oil light remains off, right? So this is how the switch look. Okay, so before we install the sensor, right, I'm gonna just take a look and see what's going on with the oil pressure, right, using this oil pressure gauge. Okay, then start. While checking the oil pressure. So of course the oil pressure is gonna be high initially, right, and then when the vehicle warms up, right, then it's gonna do its thing. So let's make sure that we have the correct oil pressure at 75 psi. Vehicle is nice and warm. I'm gonna check out the temperature, and and my temperature is half right now. And right now the oil pressure is between 75 to 80 psi. If I step on the X, alright, so I'm building good oil pressure. So I believe we do have a faulty pressure switch. Well, let's hope that we do. Alright, I want to install this new one, a universal one, and see if that makes a difference. We got the oil pressure sensor unit installed, so we're gonna start the vehicle up. I gotta press this alarm and put the key on, so you see the oil light is on. All right, let's see if it comes off. It doesn't come off as yet. Let's reset and let's put it back on. Okay. All right, so we're gonna call that a fix. All right, so I have the vehicle running for at least a few minutes now, right, and I'm not seeing anything showing up on the display. All right. Okay, let's go. All right, so as I said, we're gonna call this a fix. Until next time, y'all take it easy.